Good morning everyone. I am Sudarshan Phule and we are seeing implementation of assembler program by using Java programming language. So we have already implemented few part. Let me brief what we have seen in previous video. So first of all we created this project assembler. Under that we have this package pack. We created input file mod.txt where we are having mnemonic, category and code for every mnemonic. So 28 mnemonics are already stored in mod.txt. After that we created mod table.java and pass1.java. In mod table.java we are simply creating class and having three variables. As we know in mod.txt we are having three tokens only on each line. First one is mnemonic, second one is type and opcode. So we declared these three variables. After that we are having constructor for it and then toString method to display these variables values. Next thing that we have done is created this pass1. We want to have main method in it. After that what exactly we are doing here, we are simply capturing things from mod.txt and storing it into array list. So we are declaring array list mod list and we are expecting to have object of mod table into this array list. So first thing that we done is given path of input file mod.txt to file, and by using scanner class we are scanning this file. So file1 is given as parameter to scanner, and after that we are using while loop checking whether it is having next line or not. If it is having next line, then we are capturing tokens. We know there are three tokens, so using three variables string s1, integer s2, string s3 to capture all these three variables and passing it to constructor of mod table. So we are having this new object of mod table m1 that can be added to our mod list array list, and after that we are printing mod table. So this is what we have done in previous video. Let's execute this and check whether it's working or not. Yes, it's showing output mod table as expected. It is giving 28 mnemonics, category and code for it. So I will recommend you to do this complete program as a step by step. Instead of doing complete program, if you do it in modules and execute and check every time whether it's working or not, then it will be easy. Otherwise what will happen, if you write complete program and then if there are errors, then removing errors is very tedious job from that. So let's do second part of it. Now we know there are two inputs to our program. First one is mnemonic opcode table and second one is assembly language program. So let's create that other input file. So give some name to this input file, input.txt. So this file is opened. Here we can start writing code. Start 100. This tells that our code starts at the address location 100. L1 is label, move R means move to register A register, and equal to in single quote 5 is literal. After that move M B register, X is a symbol that needs to be declared afterwards. Sub A register equal to 2, one more literal, LTORG. Now this is LTORG statement. It will create pool of literals which are present above this statement. So here we can see there are only two literals, 5 and 2, which will come under first pool of literals. Next move R A register Y, one more symbol. Then BC branch on condition, on any condition jump to label L1, add C register equal to in single quote 4. X DC declares constant 5 and Y declares storage 2, and finally end. So this is what your sample input file that can be given to our program pass1. Now what we are going to do here is simply scan this file from the beginning till end and get tokens from it. We will print total count of tokens and then tokens in every or each line. So let's start with this. So here what things will be required. First thing is we need that file. So let's create file object here. Here we can give some other name. Instead of file1 we'll give file2, and location we can get it from here, input.txt. Right click and properties. Here you will get location that can be copied. Control C, close, and here you can paste. Save. Now you can see it is giving path for input.txt in correct way. Double slash is there, so it's good. Now after this what we need again scanner object. So scanner object is already created, that we can copy, paste. Now sc is equal to new scanner. Instead of file1 we want file2. After this what we can do is simply use while loop and check whether it's having next line by using has next line method. Now after this, if it is having line, what to do? Get first line in some string variable. String, let's say line is equal to sc dot next line. Semicolon. Now we will be getting tokens from that line. So for this we can use string tokenizer class. String tokenizer, control space, st is equal to new string tokenizer, control space. So first one is line and second parameter, let's say it's double quotes space. So when there is a space it will consider this as token. Now let's have one variable to store total number of tokens in particular line. So let's declare that variable first. So we need one variable called as count, static int count. Now this variable is declared as static because we want to access this in main method, which is static. So the method which is static can access only static variables. So that is why it is declared as static. Now after that let us assign value to count. Now how to get total number of tokens from particular line? We have string tokenizer object that can be used st dot and check for method. Here all methods present in string tokenizer are displayed. The first method count tokens will give you total number of tokens from that line. Now let's declare some variable int I is equal to 0 and iterate and store that tokens into some array of tokens. So if we want to store things into array of tokens, declare that array. So let's declare this in main method itself, integer or string array, as we are storing or getting tokens from line which is nothing but string. So tokens which are capturing from it will be in the form of string. So string array token is equal to, let us initialize this array. Let's say ABC I think there will be maximum 4 to 5 tokens. So let's have only 4 tokens in the beginning, semicolon. Now let's use while st dot has more tokens. If it is having more tokens, let's store this in array token of I is equal to st dot next token. If now we know this is our input file, here we'll be getting tokens from it because we want to check what kind of token it is, and accordingly we can process. So here if the token comes as equal to in single quote 5, it is very difficult for us to process on it. So it's better to remove this equal to and single quote. So for this, what we can do, we can use substring class or method. If token of I contains, now contains what? If it contains equal to sign, let's remove it. So how we can remove? Token of I is equal to token I dot substring two comma 3. So it will get that digit only. So we are removing equal to in single quote so that we can get exact token and easily process it. After that, obviously I++. Now after doing this, let's display it. SYSO count plus count variable, we can display that variable. Instead of ln, we can use /n so that it will display count of every line on next line. For loop int j is equal to 0, j less than count j++. Now along with total number of tokens, we will be printing tokens in front of that. So SYSO, that is system.out.println, and after space we can display token of j. So here we don't want things to be displayed on next line. We want to display this count first, and after that immediately tokens from that particular line. Now let's see whether it's working properly or not. Let's execute. Now see, as per expectation, we are getting mnemonic opcode table first, 28 mnemonics from mod.txt, and storing into array list properly. After that we are printing count of tokens present in first line, that is 2, correct, and start at 100. So all the tokens are captured successfully and displayed. Now next part we will be seeing in the next video. Thank you.